Hi, boys and girls. Happy Monday. Today, I am going to do our day one of our animal research. Today, our topic for research is the animal's body and their appearance. So we want to know, what does the animal look like? What kind of skin covering does it have? How many legs does it have? Does it have a long tail? Does it have wings or feathers? Does it have no legs, like a fish or a snake? So you are going to do research about your animal, and in your book, you are going to be looking for information about what your animal looks like. You might even be able to find a diagram that labels the animal's body parts. All right, so I'm going to start my research about the giant panda. That is my topic. So I found some books on Mayan that I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to use my note-taking paper to take a couple notes while I read. And then I'm going to write about what my animal looks like and its body. So let's get started. I'm going to show you my screen here of Mayan. So what I went ahead and did, and you could do this on your Mayan account too, is I made a bundle for my books. So first I searched and I typed in panda, and a lot of panda books came up. Some of these books are not real books. They're just silly fiction books like Playdate for Panda, Pandarella. Those are not books that I would want to use for my research. I'm looking for books that are going to be nonfiction, that are going to teach me about pandas. So any books like that I found, like these two, I clicked on that heart button, and that added it to my list. And then if I go here to my list, then they showed up right here, and I dragged them into their own little bundle called Giant Panda. So I made that. So if you were researching like a leopard, you could make a leopard bundle, and then all the little leopard books you find, you could put in there. Okay, so here's all my panda books. And today I'm going to read this one, Giant Pandas. Now, when we are doing our research, we do not always have to read the whole book. Okay, so I am just going to be looking for parts in the book that teach me about the animal's body. So I don't need to know where the animal lives or what the animal eats or how many babies the animal has. I just want to know today what it looks like. All right, giant pandas. Let me see. So I'm going to read this page and see if this tells me what the animals look like. Living in Asia, giant pandas live in China's bamboo forests. They sit and munch on bamboo all day. No, I think that page mostly told me about where they live and what they eat. So that's not going to tell me about their body. Giant pandas make their home only in central China. These bears live alone, except for mothers raising their cubs. No, that page was mostly also about where they live. Up close. Giant pandas are white bears. They have black fur around their eyes, ears, chest, and legs. That told me what they look like. So I am going to use my little tool here to highlight. They are white bears. They have black fur around their eyes, ears, chest, and legs. And I'm going to write down some of those notes on my note-taking paper. So I'm going to write, they are white and black. They have fur, and they are black around the eyes, chest, legs, and ears. All right, let's keep reading. Pandas have 4 paws with 5 sharp claws. A bone in their front paws acts like a thumb. It helps pandas hold bamboo. All right, so let's see. This also tells me more about their body. They have 4 paws, and on each paw they have 5 sharp claws, kind of like our fingers. And one of their bones is like a thumb. All right, I'm kind of running out of room in my notes, but I'm going to try to squeeze it in. 4 paws and 5 sharp claws. Pandas peel bamboo with their wide teeth, crush. Their strong jaws break bamboo into pieces. All right, I think we're starting to get out of what they look like, because this is kind of telling me about what they eat and how they eat. Yeah, eating and drinking. Okay, so we're going to stop there. Now, I still have some more wondering questions about what they look like maybe how much do they weigh, or how tall are they? So maybe if I go back to one of my other books, I could get some more information about exactly how big baby pandas, or not baby pandas, giant pandas are. All right, so now I'm going to show you my notes that I just wrote on my note-taking paper. And this is what I did while I was reading. And I might go back to my in a second to look at the title of the book I read, but I'm not going to do that yet. Okay, so here is my note-taking paper. And if you have this and you printed it out, in the middle circle here, you're going to put the name of your animal. So mine is the giant panda. Whatever animal you're researching, that's what you're going to put in the middle. And then today, since we were learning about the body, this is where I took my notes for today. So this is what I wrote down. White and black, have fur, black around the eyes, chest, legs, and ears, 4 paws, 5 sharp claws. So those are some things that I read about in my book. Now, I want to make sure that whatever I am writing is a true fact, not just something that is interesting to me. Like if I wrote, they look so cool. Cool is kind of just my opinion about the bear. That's not really a fact that teaches somebody about something true about a bear. So after I do this part, this is just my notes, then I can write my sentences. And for your sentences, you have 2 choices. You can either write here on the publishing paper, which I have sent out to your parents, to your moms and dads. And on the publishing paper, you can draw your picture of your animal in the box. There's room for a caption, and then there are lines to write on. That is one choice. The other choice is to write in your journal, your notebook. So that's what I'm going to do today because everybody might not have this paper. So I'm going to write in my primary journal. And I just wrote at the top, panda's body. Now, I have to make sure that I cite my sources, that I tell where I got my information from. So I think before I write, I'm going to do that just so that I don't forget. And I know you can't see what I'm doing right now, but I'm just going to go back onto Mayan real quick and pull up the title of the book and the author so I can write it on my paper. All right, so the book I read is called Giant Pandas by Lynn Sirota. So this is me citing my source. Oh, I don't think you could see that when I did that. So let me show you now again. All right. So this is me citing my source right here. Okay. So all I did was write the title of the book and the author. And I could also even put Mayan right here. So we know that it came from Mayan. And that tells me that this is where all my information came from. Now I'm just going to try my best to draw a picture of a giant panda and show its body. All right. And then later, if I go to color it in, I want to make sure that it's dark around the eyes and around the bottom of the belly. There we go. And as I'm writing, I'm going to use my notes to help me remember what I learned about the panda's body. And I'm going to write my sentences about the panda. So, giant pandas are black and white. Their body is covered with fur. They have 4 paws with 5 sharp claws. And I think I forgot in my picture that I should have labeled those things. So I'm going to go back and put some little sharp claws on here to show what I learned. And I'm going to label paws, sharp claws, and fur. Then I'm going to write white here because they're white on their body and they also have black on them too. All right, so that is my writing for today. That is all about the panda's body. So now your job today, when you go and learn about your animal, is you are going to just focus on what does your animal look like? What are some of its body parts? What color is it? What is its body covering? And that is what you're going to take your notes on. And that is what you're going to write about today in your writing. All right, boys and girls, have fun learning about your animal. And I can't wait to see what you find out. Bye.